You see how much more simple this shit is? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know who's trying to jinx my shit. Who's trying to fucking silence your girl from talking her fucking shit? But it's called Talk Your Ish podcast for a fucking reason because I'm gonna talk my fucking shit. So I hope you're ready because I got a lot of fucking shit to say. All right? Now, as I was saying before, a lot of you are sitting there and boo-hooing and crying because, oh, well, no, I don't know what happened. And Trump is sitting there and now he's doing all these things. And we got to have my old dusty Puerto Rican. Come on now. How can we not? All this other bull crap, okay? Shout out to Gemma's Journey and Grace. I see you, my beautiful bucket of peaches. How you doing? The big bro, Big Irv, is on the whole motherfucking set. We got the famous old Dusty Puerto Rican on the whole set. We got my bro, Havoc 3E, on the set. All right. Make sure that you guys are hitting that like button and make sure that you guys are sharing out the live, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, like I was saying, a lot of you are sitting there crying and boo-hooing. Well, oh, we didn't know that this was gonna. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that you didn't know that this was gonna happen because you knew exactly what was going to happen. Okay, the man sat there and the man told you what was going to happen. You chose not to believe it. Okay, Greg the Great, que lo que? Randall, my degular, schmegular friend, how you doing? Gotta go ahead and strap you. Pause. Caught myself. Pause. Okay. Now, it saddens me because a lot of people that sat there and voted Trump in are the same people that are now sitting there crying. Okay. So now it's like, oh, well, make it make sense. Your math is not mathing. Okay. You voted him in. You sat there. A lot of Latinos wore the fucking Make America Great Again hats. Okay. You guys went to all of his rallies and everything to now sit there and boo hoo because of everything he's doing. It broke my heart. I had to sit there and watch a video last night. I watched a video with my husband and I was showing my mom how he was treating a lot of immigrants. Okay. You sold the Venezuelans that were captured for $6 million. And that was heartbreaking to watch. They were treated like animals. You sat there, y'all were grabbing them by the necks, shaving them bald, throwing them on the floor, all type of stuff. But again, y'all voted him in office. Y'all voted him in office. So if y'all just sat there and voted for Trump, if any of y'all's family members got deported or are having the hell put on them, okay? Then don't sit there and cry about it now, okay? Because now El Salvador has the Venezuelans. God knows what's going to happen to those people. I pray for them, okay? I pray for every single person, okay, that is on the run right now. I pray to God that you find safety and shelter because it's nasty. Y'all sat there talking about make America great again. When has America been great? When has America belonged to the people? When? Don't get me wrong. Has there been a couple of good presidents in office? Yes, there has. Yes, there has. Maybe then is when America was great, but America still didn't belong to the people. America has never belonged to the people. America has always been run by the government. Okay? So y'all can't sit there and talk about, oh, well, make America great again. It was never there. Never there. So now y'all going, y'all voted Trump into office, and you got little itty bitty British musky musk sitting there with his hand up his fucking ass, dictating everything that Trump says and does. Okay? Everything that Trump says and does is because of Mr. Musky Musk. Now, you have such a problem with immigrants. You're married to one. You're married to a whole immigrant. Okay? You're partnered up with a dude who's fucking half British and half Dutch. Shout out to Britain. I love Britain. I love the British people. Yeah, boy, y'all need to go and take him back. We don't want him. We don't want him. Okay? You're taking orders from a British person who's a fucking demon spawn. Because that's what he is, a fucking demon spawn. Okay? Y'all sat there and y'all had this conversation where, okay, well, if I could go ahead and I could scam and I could cheat, because I know a lot of computer companies and I could buy my way in, and before y'all go and say, nah, she reaching, I'm not reaching. Because if you go and look on YouTube, there's a video where Trump is actually admitting Elon Musk helped him cheat his way with the votes. He sat there and said Elon Musk got into the computer systems, okay, and helped change the votes. So now y'all want to sit there and say, well, he got in because he's a man of God. The devil's a lie. No, the hell he not. He got in because Musky Musk helped his ass get in. Okay? Musky Musk sat there and cheated a lot of the fucking ballots. Okay? That's why. So now y'all all want to sit there and cry and put all the blame on Musky Musk. But guess what? We can't put all the fucking blame on Elon Musk because y'all niggas sat there and helped. Y'all sat there as Latinos, as blacks, and even the fucking white people. Y'all knew this is what he was gonna do. Okay? That's a fact, Chewy. He had a fucking little a little thing going on, a little program to where you can earn money for your vote for Trump. So if you a man of God and if you for the people, why couldn't you get in on just your fucking good graces? Why couldn't you get in on the word of the people? Why couldn't you get in on the trust of the people? You had to scheme your way in. Why? Because the people knew what you was gonna fucking do. The people knew that when you came back into office, it was going to be destruction. We knew that you was going to be a dictator. Okay? We knew that you was trying to be the next Hitler. So you have to scheme your way in. On top of the fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was in Colorado or Arizona, Kamala was winning. You had those ballot boxes burnt down. And when the ballot boxes were done again, surprise, 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 Trump won because you fucking schemed. Original Moon, shout out, beautiful. Let me go ahead and blew you up because I like my ladies to be completely protected in here. Harry Waynes, how you doing, baby? I see you. So again, it broke my heart every time I seen the rallies and the campaigns, and I see nothing but a bunch of fucking Latinos in there. Nothing but a bunch of Latinos. And it's like now y'all want to sit there, Tito the Troll, salute, what's going on? Now y'all want to cry about this shit? You reap what you sow. Y'all voted him in. This is your reward. You get to now watch your families who are sitting there and who are immigrants working hard to make a living. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit there and play stupid and act like there's not immigrants that come in and do bad, or commit crimes or whatever the case is. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say none of that. But you got to take the hardworking people, mommy and papi that's working at the store or working in the supermarket, the restaurant, or the warehouse, or hell, even fucking McDonald's, flipping burgers, just to sit there and make a living for their children. You got to take mommy and papi. You got to take abuela and abuelo. Y'all all had a heart attack when the government shutdown almost happened. Okay? Trump is a man of God. Which one? Randall, I am telling you, I don't understand how there are still, even with what has happened in Yemen, there are still some people sitting there talking about Trump is a man of God. The God of war, the God of war, okay? Right, he is trying to cut Medicaid and Social Security. Okay, so now I told you that I was gonna talk my shit, right? The podcast is called Talk Your Ish Just because I do just that. I talk my shit, okay? On top of the fact that I serve ya piping hot tea on celebrity gossip. But since this is what's going on now, this is more important, okay? Now it's time to show y'all what a 5'2" Boricua from the Bronx can actually do, okay? So now y'all sat there and y'all voted for this man. Latinos. I'm speaking to the Latinos now. Okay? And I'm speaking to the blacks as well. Y'all sat there and y'all voted for this man. Y'all got him in office. Y'all helped get him in office. So now, when mommy calls you, or papi calls you, or abuela, abuelo, or that favorite tia or tío, when they sit there and they call you and they tell you, mijo, mija, I don't got, they took my food stamps. I don't got food stamps to buy food no more. What am I gonna do? And they're crying and they're hysterical. Mira, they took my Medicaid away. I was about to go full Puerto Rican on ya. They took my Medicaid away. How am I gonna get my medications and my prescriptions and all this stuff? You can sit there and you can say, I'm sorry, because I am one that helped get him back into office. I am part of the reason that he is destroying everything that you have worked hard to build. Okay? Crime mobsters, welcome and salute to you. You can sit there and say, I did that. I said something wrong. You can sit there and tell abuelo, abuela, mommy, papi, I did that. I put Trump back in the office because it is your fault. How dare you? After what he did during Hurricane Maria, when he went to Puerto Rico and threw fucking paper towels at our people, and you dare put on a fucking Make America Great Again? Latinos for Trump? The only way I'm gonna say Latinos for Trump is after somebody puts one in his head. That's the only way you'll see me say Latinos for Trump. Yeah, I'll stand for that. I'll stand for that for damn sure. Otherwise than that, no. Okay? He's a fucking puppet sitting in office right now with Musk's hands up his fucking ass, fucking tickling his balls. Say this, say that. Okay? And for those of you who don't think, okay, that he's scheming for anything whatsoever, let me tell you something, all right? Trump is trying, I can't remember right now which country it was. If one of y'all know, feel free to put it in the chat. There's a country where Trump is trying to buy their lithium. Lithium helps charge batteries. It's also one of the key things that helps run a Tesla. Who owns Tesla? Ukraine. Thank you, sexy. Trump is trying to buy Ukraine's lithium. Lithium helps what company? Tesla. Who owns Tesla? Musk owns Tesla. So you're telling me y'all not seeing the teamwork in there? Okay? Now, here's the thing. Elon Musk is already making announcements where he plans on running for president after Trump. If he is made president, he is going to appoint, or at least try to appoint, Donald Trump as the vice president. In other words, they're trying to make it impossible to where we can never get rid of them. Never. Okay. Okay. They now want, all right, they want Zelensky to sign a deal to stop the war. They want him to give up land with the lithium. Okay. So now you're telling me that don't sound funny to y'all? He owns Tesla. The Teslas run on lithium as well. Y'all not, I mean, the math is basically being solved for y'all right then and there. It is terrifying, baby girl. It's very terrifying. And you know what's even more terrifying is that our people helped put him in office. Okay? Shout out to Original Moon. For those of you who do not know who she is, she's a dope ass female. A gorgeous female with amazing content. So if you got a ranch baby girl, you can go ahead and drop your link. Y'all make sure that y'all sit there and y'all subscribe to Original Moon. That's another fucking dope ass fucking Latina that's out there putting the fucking word out for the dope ass people. Okay? So make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to Original Moon, and make sure y'all subscribe to Smoked Out Society. He definitely be talking his shit as well. Okay, now that's a fact. Trump won't live forever, but unfortunately, the time that he does have on this earth, he is going to wreak havoc. No pun intended, Javi. He is going to wreak havoc. Unfortunately, all right. That's the part that is extremely sad. Now, when he was in office the first time, he did damage. A lot of people want to sit there and say, well, when he was in office the first time, he did good because, you know, we got all of those checks in the mail to help us out during the tough time and stuff like that. And what happened when y'all got them checks? What happened when y'all did y'all taxes? I wait. What happened when y'all did y'all taxes? Huh? Because when y'all did y'all taxes, hold on, y'all. When y'all did y'all taxes, and y'all got y'all refund, them checks was taken out. Okay? God bless you for not voting for him, crime mobsters. God bless you for that. Okay? God bless you for that. Okay? You know he smells like old chicken soup. And not the good kind either, the one that comes in a can. All right, honey, salute. I ain't have to pay anything back. Lucky you. But a lot of people had to pay that shit back. I remember, I think it was a year or two ago, when I did my taxes, yeah, they took that shit back. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think Havoc said he also had to pay that money back. Okay. So now, supposedly, he's getting ready to send out another round of checks. Supposedly. Now, unfortunately, we can't sit there and be like, nah, I don't want that check. Keep your money. Because it's going to go out to you automatically, you know? But it's like, okay, you sending us the check, we got to pay you the shit back. I feel like I'm paying back a loan shark. Okay. Now, another thing that just surprised me, it blew my fucking mind, is that how is it possible? This man has between 46 to 47 charges against him. How? How? 85% of them charges are for grape. 35. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's more than that. I'm pretty sure it's more than that, but I'm pretty sure that somebody, they not putting his real numbers out there. I'm pretty sure they're not putting it. But and the reason I say that there's probably more than that is because there's probably people that have been paid to not come forward. Or there's probably been some that have been put under the table. Okay? Facts. It is hard to keep up with him. Every time you turn around, it's like something new. It's like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. From the minute I wake up to the minute that I go to sleep, I see over 37 notifications and they all got Trump's name in the title. And none of it is good. Absolutely none of it is good. Okay? Why? Because he's no good. So how y'all can sit there and say that he's a man of God? I don't fucking know. Okay? Now, a while back on my first channel, okay? For those of you who think that I'm new to this whole thing, I'm not new. Okay? TALK.YOUR.ISH.JESS has actually been around for quite a while. Okay? But I got chin checked by life and I lost my first channel. Now, on my first channel, when I had exposed the whole Diddy situation that was going on, this is when I broke the video to you guys and I showed you guys where Diddy was actually assaulting Cassie and all that stuff. And there was a duffel bag. Okay. There was a duffel bag. And I told you guys that within that duffel bag, there was names of people on a list. Okay. Those names on that list and everything that was going on with Diddy, I told you guys exactly that this was just a cover up for something big, something bigger that was coming. Ta-da! Y'all was so focused on Diddy and everything going on with Diddy that y'all failed to realize that Trump was actually going to be the destruction. Trump was the bigger event that was going to happen. So when I sat there and I told y'all that something big was coming, I meant the big fucking orange ass looking mofo, Donald Trump. Okay? For those of you who think that the government don't never have nothing to do with hip hop or the music industry, think again. Think again. They actually know how to cover up a lot of shit that happens in hip hop and the music industry. Okay? Because what Diddy has been doing, it ain't been just now. It's been going on. But the government has ways of keeping things bottled up and locked up until the right time when they need it, and then they let it out. We're going to push this out because while they focus on this, we're going to do this, and they're not going to be paying attention. Okay? You're not going to be paying attention. And I told ya, my Rico squad knows. My husband knows. I told ya. Okay? Now, my opinion, y'all don't got to agree with me, but I'm going to talk my shit because one, it's my show, and two, it's what I fucking do. It's my title. I honestly believe that the reason that Trump and Muskie Musk are doing everything that they're doing now, okay, they're getting rid of all of the Latinos. They are literally trying to erase all Latinos because they are trying to recreate a world that they run solely and proprietarily themselves. A world where they can mold everybody into who and what they want them to be. And Latinos will not be a part of it. Okay? Latinos will not be a part of anything that Trump has going on. Why? Because the same way that on YouTube, when a Latino starts talking their shit, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all watch that real Rican rap. Shout out to the fucking king of the Rico squad, Latin Pain. Mm, mm. When he talks his shit, they try to shut him down. Payne's gone through 4 channels maybe already, 3 or 4 channels, because they try to silence him every time because he's a truth teller. There's been times where I've tried talking my shit and I've been shot down. Okay. Now, Chewy needs to get out of my head because that's what I was just about to say. If you a motherfucking rich Latino, you got money coming out the wazoo and you got so much fucking money that you can sit there and go and buy a whole fucking country, Trump might fuck with you. Might. So Trump and Muskie Musk is trying to sit there and recreate a fucking world where everybody is just like a fucking robot. Y'all seen the movie Stepford Wives, where the men had the women with the chips in their head and the women would do everything and not complain and not have a say or nothing like that? That's what they're trying to do to the world, to America. They want us Latinos out, so they villainizing us. That's a whole fucking fact. Okay? That's a whole fucking fact, original moon. Okay? They say we will be the dominant number in a few more years. Latinos will dominate. Oh, hell no. Ship them out. That's the mentality. That's a fucking fact. That's exactly how they think. Because they know that we are a fucking threat. Because Latinos know how to come together. Latinos know how to fight for their fucking people and their fucking country. Latinos know how to put their foot down and put their best foot forward. Because Latinos Unidos is a threat to you. So if you think that you sitting there and you doing everything that you're doing, that it's actually going to sit there and destroy all Latinos, you got a tough one coming, Papa. Because when Latinos decide to get unidos, we're gonna give you the fucking fight of your life. Okay? We're gonna make sure that your orange ass and musky musk, y'all gonna really hate us for a reason. Okay? The Wazoo, laugh out loud, New Yorkers. I'm saying. That's how you know we New York. I'm a New Yorican. Wazoo is from there. Okay? But it breaks my heart and I can't understand it. I really don't understand how y'all sat there, y'all voted for him, y'all got him into the office, and now y'all crying. And let me put y'all onto something. All the rappers that he offered money to, all the rappers that he offered that he was going to donate to charities of their choice, help them with this and help them with that and make deals with them. If they got their people, if they were able to sway their people into voting for him, those same rappers are already starting to complain. Okay? Hey, we're not getting our end of the bargain. We're not this, we're not that. Did y'all really think y'all was gonna get it? Did y'all really think y'all was gonna get it? Who told y'all that he was gonna keep his end of the bargain? And it's sad because in one of the rallies that he did, he sat there and said, I will destroy and I will demolish every black person who does not vote for me. And y'all still voted for him? But then y'all crying now, right? Come on now. Latinos for Trump are the most disappointed. That's a fact. Y'all sitting there literally kicking yourselves in the ass. Because you're like, damn, I went hard for this nigga. Pause if necessary. I went hard for this nigga, and now look at what he's doing. Now look at what he's doing. What did y'all think was going to happen? You let a whole narcissistic demon into the office. And then y'all sit there, well, what the fucking, y'all so stupid. Y'all so fucking that y'all saying they're taking it a step back as far as going to, well, what did Obama do when he was in office? A lot. A fucking lot. But what the fuck does fucking Obama have anything to do with what's going on now? Don't put the blame on Obama. Don't put the blame on the one black man that was in office. Don't do that. Now, when it came to Biden, Biden did quite a bit too. Now, I did sit there and look like, why y'all put this old man in office? Y'all put this old man in office, and it's going to be a matter of time before the old age really starts to fuck with him. And that's what started to happen. Okay? His old age really still started to fuck with him, but he still was doing his thing. Did I agree with everything that Biden was doing? No, I did not. But I'd rather have a Biden. I'd rather have a whole Toto Kamala Harris in the office before this fucking narcissistic cocksucker. But y'all voted him in, so that's your fucking reward. Okay? They thought he would only attack the undocumented, but then he went for those with birthright citizenship too. That's a fact. He sure did. He sure fucking did. Why? Because he lies. He lies. He lies all the time. That's what he do. He's a liar. But y'all sat there talking about Latinos for Trump, blacks for Trump. What's your story now? Huh? What's your story now? Because now you sitting there talking about, oh God, what the fuck did I do? Why did I do this shit? Because now look at what's going on. Yeah, now look at what's going on. You sold your soul to the devil himself. If sexy had a pick in the dictionary. Stop it. Stop it. Biden wasn't good. He was sniffing girls and women, and they caught it on tape. But I'm saying though, listen, we're not gonna act like every president that's coming to office hasn't been a freco, hasn't been. Listen, Bill Clinton was getting his fucking dick sucked by Lewinsky while he was still president. Okay, we're not gonna sit there and act like all these presidents have been innocent because they haven't. But I'd rather have any of them in office before this nigga. I've never seen so much fucking hate crime towards Latinos with having him in fucking office. Okay? Now, you're sitting there and you're saying that, Biden was doing this and that to girls and females. Donald Trump sat there talking about his own daughter's Toto. Donald Trump is the one with about 85% of his charges are fucking grape charges. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna sit there and act like Trump ain't being a freco también with the fucking ladies. Because if you sat there talking about your own daughter's vagina, my man, what are we really fucking doing here? Okay? You are on the fucking how what was it, Howard Stern? Now we all know Howard Stern is a fucking pervert. So when Howard Stern said something about how good your daughter looked, you couldn't sit there and be like, hey, listen, have some respect. That's my daughter at the end of the day. Now you sat there, you talked about your daughter in a fucking way that gave everybody fucking chills up their spine and not in a good way. Okay? Facts. That's what he said. If it wasn't his daughter, he would have been fucked her. He would have been hit that. That's okay to y'all? That's okay to y'all. Listen, let me tell you something. Okay? I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all can hate me for this, for what I'm about to say. Y'all can hate me all y'all want. But I'm gonna still say it because why? It's called Talk Your Ish podcast. So I'm going to do just that. I'm gonna talk my shit. But let me read what original Moon wrote. He wants to deport 15 to 20 million people. However, there's only 11 million illegals. He's gonna go after legal immigrants to reach his goal, and he's gonna make Latinos the target so we don't become the majority. That's a whole fucking fact. And that's why I fucks with Original Moon because she knows her fucking shit too. There's not enough Latina females on YouTube that are talking their fucking shit. It took me a minute to come back to YouTube. I'm back now. This is not the last fucking live. I'm gonna be doing more continuous lives. Okay? I'm gonna keep talking my shit. I'm getting back into the groove of things. I just had to handle life first before anything, you know? But this is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna For those in the bushes, if y'all want to take it offensive to what I say, listen. I'm still talking is just We still got Toto packages. If your fucking sensitivity starts to leak through your mangina, let me know and I'll help you fucking out with that shit. We got Talk.YOUR.ISH Toto packages with special man ponds where you could plug it up and shut the fuck up. Okay? Now, a lot of those women that like to sit there and claim that somebody that is in office, like the president mainly, oh, he did this to me, he did that to me. I'm telling you right now, I put this on everything I love. Those women were with it. Those women were with it. Why? Because it's like sitting there going to a fucking concert and you see your favorite fucking R&B singer, your favorite rapper, your favorite artist, and you're like, oh, I want to be one of those girls. Another hoe. I want to be one of the girls that go to the fucking back with them. I want to be VIP. They do the same fucking shit with the presidents. So a lot of the times when y'all sitting there talking about, oh my God, no, that poor woman, the president did this to her. I bet you she was the first hot box that was up in that bitch talking about how Mr. President make me go. I promise you that. Okay? Why? Zuki baby, how you doing, baby? I love my Zuki, so she gotta be strapped up. Pause if necessary. Y'all stop being so dirty minded. That's not what I mean when I be fucking saying strapped up, damn it. Fucking the Rico Squad dudes, y'all got some nasty minds. And don't say, but we didn't say nothing. I know how y'all minds think. That wheel was already spinning. Okay. So, um, a lot of the times y'all want to sit there and say, like a minute ago, Randall said that Biden was doing this to these girls and this to these women. I promise you, them women was lined up at his office. I promise you that. La Puffy, what's going on, mama? I promise you, okay, that them women was sitting in there and they got a chance to go into the fucking White House office with Mr. President. And they were the first ones. Take me, Mr. President. Make me yours. I'll be your slave, Mr. President. And when Mr. President sat there and said, nah, you ain't my cup of tea, ma. Oh my God, well, Mr. President, he touched me in places where he shouldn't be touching me. I'm on to you females. It's not always the person's fault. I put that on everything. Even with these artists. Same shit goes with these artists. Like everybody sat there and put all the blame on Diddy. Diddy with these Diddy parties and stuff like that. Oh, Diddy destroyed Usher. Diddy destroyed Justin Bieber. Diddy destroyed who the fuck else was it? I can't remember who else it was at the time. No, it wasn't Diddy. Blame the parents. The parents sold them for this. Okay. So which accent? Which accent you talk about? I'm like a box of accents, yo. When I get going, I get going. Okay. So who? Hula Puffy? Bless boy was good. Latinos taking over YouTube. That's a whole fucking fact. Listen, I've said it once, I will say it again. Yeah, we got our few, but the number one Latino that stays talking his fucking shit and stays telling the truth on YouTube and putting a hurting on these people and keeping our people up to date and knowledgeable of stuff is that real Rican rap. Motherfucking Latin Pain, the king of the Rico squad. Okay? So, like I said, I'm 5'2", I'm Puerto Rican, 100% Puerto Rican, and I'm from the Bronx. I will be talking my shit and I will be standing up for what is right, and that is our people. Now, YouTube, not nobody will silence me. Okay. Now, I know there's a lot of people saying, oh my God, she's so fucked up. She just said that the women, they got touched by presidents. They deserved it. No, no, no. I never said that. I simply said that we cannot sit there and put all the blame on the presidents. Even if the president is married. Y'all really think that the president don't be having chicas come to the fucking White House? Y'all really think that the presidents don't be having the things swarming the fucking White House? You notice how there's always a pretty secretary, a pretty little cook, a pretty little servant, a pretty little puff puff. Let me go ahead and dust the little statues. Y'all think there's not none of those up there? Because there is. And they're the ones that freely take those jobs. Because damn, maybe if I get into the president, I might get hit off with a little something something. So do I think that about a good 85 to 85% of the women that have been groped or touched in the White House deserved it? No, I don't think they deserved it. Do I think they looked for it? Yes, I do. I think the minute that they saw the fucking president, whomever he was, even the fucking orange orangutan Trump, walking down the office, oh my God, it's the president. Take me, Mr. President, please. Yeah, I think y'all did it. I think that y'all thought they got real fucking hip. Oh my God, it's the president. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Because there's a payoff right after that. And if he don't do what I say, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take him to court. I think all of that. Just like I said, okay? Just like I said, with the whole Diddy situation, y'all sat there, y'all put all the blame on Diddy. Do I think that Diddy is a fucked up person? Yes, I do. Do I think that he was fucked up for what he did to Cassie? A majority of those girls that were sex trafficked, especially that little girl that went missing and nobody ever found her again. Yes, I do think that that was all fucked up. Do I think that he is only to be blamed for those parties? No, I do not. Okay. I do not. I think that a lot of people that went to those parties knowing don't parties get down like that. Don't people went to them parties knowing that that champagne and them drinks was getting spiked, the baby oil was getting spiked. I think y'all knew everything that y'all fucking was doing. And y'all liked it. And it's okay to say, hey, I liked what I did at Diddy's party. But now because shit hit the fan and now he's going to court and he's threatening to fucking call out names, which he already has, hence why Jay-Z was in the problem that he was. But that's neither here nor there, and that's a whole other topic. Um, Now y'all all want to sit there and be like, I don't know what to do. He made me go. I didn't know that the champagne was spiked. I didn't know that if he gave me some baby oil, it was gonna be infused with some type of toxins. Yes, the fuck you did know. The industry has been a disgusting fucking business. Diddy has been doing what he is doing. Diddy's been doing all of that. Okay? And Biggie was been going to expose Diddy. When Diddy did what he did to Biggie, and Biggie finally had enough, that is why Biggie and Pac were going to join together and create their own fucking record label. Pac was going to leave Suge, Biggie was going to leave Diddy. And for those of you that sit there and say, nah, that's a reach, mom, this, that, and the third, I promise you, everything I have predicted from day fucking one that I started my Talk Your Ish podcast and I started telling y'all all the celebrity shit. I have hit the fucking nail on the head for every single mark. When I told you guys, when I started to bring you guys the nasty business that was going on with Diddy, I told you guys, give it a couple of months before Diddy ends up getting locked up and a lot of shit ends up getting exposed. Voila, his house got raided, a whole bunch of shit hit the fucking fan. Tapes were found, underground fucking passages were found. The whole story of his daughter, the little girl that's never been found again, came out. Everything I said came out. I told y'all also that there was a fucking list that was being hidden. Y'all sat there and said, "Nah, I can't believe that. There's no fucking list." And yet, what was the first thing that they found in that fucking duffel bag? A list. What's the one thing that the feds automatically hit them for? The list. Polo cop, what's going on? So y'all can't sit there and y'all can't tell me that everything that I have been predicting has not come out. I told y'all that Diddy was gonna go down first, and after Diddy, it was going to be Jay-Z because he was gonna fucking sing like a canary. Now there are recordings where Diddy is sitting there with his son on a conversation from prison, and he is giving him little secret words talking about, yo, you know what I told you about taking out the trash, right? Remember I told you don't be leaving no garbage in the house. Take out all that garbage. If you got some pizza boxes, take out them pizza boxes. My nigga, how the fuck you know that there's pizza boxes in the house? That's code word for any files and any documents that you find in the house. Make sure you discard of them. Any evidence that you see that is lying around or anything that you could possibly find before the feds catch a hold of it, you go ahead and make sure that you discard everything. And I told y'all that after Diddy went down, Jay-Z was going to be next. And what happened? What? Jay-Z was being hit for a grape charge. Now, unfortunately, because we all knew that this was going to happen, I knew it was never going to stick. Okay? I knew it wasn't going to stick. Shorty fell back already. Shorty fell back. Now, if y'all can remember, I told you guys about a mistress that Jay-Z had that was getting ready to come out with a tell-all book on everything about Jay-Z and the Queen of the Beehive, Miss Beyonce, and how days before she was supposed to tell her story to the journalist that was going to help her write the tell-all story, miraculously, she died of a brain aneurysm. What they didn't know was that she also had recorded a song talking about everything about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Blue Cantrell also sat there and was going to tell her story. Blue Cantrell was caught slipping, came out of her studio after trying to make a new record, and she was caught from behind. They put a cloth over her mouth and they tried to kidnap her. Blue Cantrell ended up in the hospital for over a month. Never again did she try to fucking talk. Police, okay, sat there and had a baby with Jay-Z. Okay. Now, I think so, Tito. I think so. Now, y'all ever heard from her again? Y'all ever heard her come out with another track again? No. Mm-mm. Now, Jay-Z has had a son and daughter come out to the light talking about that's my dad. Jay-Z had another kid in a whole other country. The mother was killed. And now the son's talking about that's my father. hmm I told you about all of that. hmm I told you about all of that. That's a fact, bless boy. Justin Bieber made a song about it too. But y'all have to be able to find the original song because there is a song out that was AI tampered with. Okay. There was a song that was tampered with by AI. So y'all gotta make sure that y'all find the real song. Now, a lot of people are sitting there putting the blame on Diddy for destroying Justin Bieber. No, no, no. Put the blame on Justin Bieber's mother. Justin Bieber's mother saw the check and decided to sit there and be like, okay, you can take my son. Take him under your wing. Show him everything. Now, what they wasn't counting on was that it was going to backfire. Same thing happened with Usher Raymond. Usher Raymond's mother sold Usher Raymond to Diddy. Usher Raymond was taken to the hospital to have anal rectal surgery, to have his rectum repaired. They claimed that he was sick, that there was an accident. But now, when you go to sit there to look for those records, they no longer exist. Okay. So now, when I did a while back the Nickelodeon documentary show, where I exposed the producers of Nickelodeon that used to sexually assault a lot of the young children on there, a lot of those parents were on the set when those children were getting abused, and the parents knew about it. But now, because there's a document out, a show out exposing them, parents want to sit there and speak up on it. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. Okay. Sounds like the same thing that happened to, but here's the thing. Diddy now has people that are helping him cover things up. CNN was the ones that broke the Cassie video case. CNN were the ones that sat there and exposed the video that they purchased from the hotel where the assault happened. The other day, TMZ broke the news. CNN destroyed the tape. So there's literally no more evidence. Okay? No more fucking evidence. So I just sit there and help destroy the man's reputation by bringing out the video to then turn around and help him cover it up by destroying the. We still got the fucking video with you, my nigga. Y'all so lucky that my first channel was gone because I had that video up there. I did 3 shows on that video. The music industry, the entertainment industry, period, has and always will be corrupted. Has and always will be corrupted. Okay? If you guys want to know who are the biggest clout chasers in the world, don't look for the music industry and don't look for the entertainment industry. Look at the government. Believe it or not, the government are the biggest clout chasers that there are. Okay? They really are. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it a quit here. Shout out to everybody that came and joined me today. All right. Make sure that you guys go and subscribe to the amazing people that I have mentioned. Smoked Out Society, where he also talks his shit about Trump. Make sure you guys and go and subscribe to Original Moon. Amazing content. Gemma's Journey and Grace, where she talks about autism and all types of disabilities. Where we don't call them disabilities, we call them different abilities. And make sure you guys go and subscribe to the number one, the king of the motherfucking Rico Squad, that real Rican rap on YouTube and Instagram. All right. Shout out to all my fucking generals from the motherfucking Rico Squad. All right, Henny's, Big Earth, Old Dusty Puerto Rican, Javi. Shout out to my regular schmegular friend, Mr. Randall. Shout out to Chewy. I see you with your sexy ass Chewy. And shout out to Tito, the motherfucking Theta loving troll from Tremont. My nigga, I'm gonna need you to shorten that fucking name. What the fuck? And to everybody else that tapped in, shout out to you guys. I am Talk.YOUR.ISH.JESS, queen of the motherfucking Rico Squad. And I will definitely be seeing you guys real soon. All right? And what do they say? Rico Squad, hardest in the whole motherfucking yard. Time.